Hey!
There you go. Let's talk.
G'day, let's talk. It's the Let's Talk
Today
show.
we're back again. If you've been waiting for us, here we are.
We're back.
We're back. So thank you very much for actually coming and have a look at us and watching. If you want to know who this person is over here, this is the Outback Chick. This is Heather Wilson, co-host.
G'day. And this person over here in the funny hat is Brian Knight.
Gee whiz, I don't know if I can get him as good as yours, Hez.
No, they just don't quite sit the same, do they?
I don't quite make it yet. We'll see how we go.
That's all right. Keep the sun off your face.
Yeah. All right then. So
she's going to come on, actually.
Oh no, that's all right. No, we can do another one. So let's keep rolling on this. We've got, what are we talking about today? What's the talk?
The talk is on. Oh, now I've lost my train of thought. It's about websites versus bridge pages, branding and telling your story.
Okay, my gosh.
I know, it's a bit of a mouthful.
That's a lot. Can you tell your story? And what the hell is a bridging page?
I know.
The whole thing. Like, this is the difficulty of all of this stuff. Sometimes the language, people use all this different language, like a bridging page. It's like, gee, what have you got to go from one side of the river to the other? It feels like you got to swim, or then they build a bridge, or build a bridge and get over it. But actually, I'm a little disappointed, Heather.
What in?
You told me it was about brandy. I got the brandy ready.
Oh.
You said it was brandy today.
Boring water.
Oh,
you no. Told me.
Oh, God. So anyway, we'll see how we go for you. Have you got any tats?
No tats, sorry.
No tats? You're not branded?
No. The only branding I've got is sunburn.
Yeah. Oh. You can get a bit of that, Mackay. Anyway, back to really what's important.
Right, let's get into
it. Remember, if you've got an understanding of what we're talking about, that's great. But if you don't even know how to go about doing your own website so that you can brand yourself, here in Oz, we brand cattle and stuff with a hot poker. I think you do that in the US as well.
Yep.
I haven't seen them do too much in the UK. But anyway, so if you want to yourself, then what you got to do is you got to know your story. You got to be able to tell your story, and you got to have some way of getting it out there. So whether that story is in what's a web page about you, Heather's got one, or I've got one.
Brian's got
but
one.
That's irrelevant. But a web page. Some people go like, "Oh my God!" And some people are saying now web pages are dead, and they're not. But they're not as relevant anymore when you've got social media. It's really moving that way. Yeah. So it's really better. So I'll explain the bridging pages. When you go from Facebook and you go to a page, say in a funnel, you bridge across. And so you take it from people going, well, what's this person about? And then you tell the story on a bridging page. Okay? Yeah. So what other views have you got about this, Heather?
Okay, well...
I mean, it can be a lot more complicated than this. We're just doing it the basic way of how you get out there.
Yeah, like you guys listening know, these are just really short videos that we do so that you know what topics we can cover and what knowledge base that we have that we can share more in depth.
Yeah.
But these aren't for that. These are quick snippets for you to, one, get to know, like, and trust us.
No. One goes down there.
You can see exactly.
No, one goes down there. One is if you haven't got a clue or you're procrastinating, or you don't even want to start on a web page or a bridging page, put a one down there. If you've started a web page on yourself or a bridging page, but you really haven't got there, put a 2 down below. Two down below. And if you've got your stuff all together and everything's all flowing great, put a 3 down below if you want.
Exactly.
But that's, I think that's important. People are at different sort of stages and different things, and understanding about it. I find that the procrastination is the biggest killer in all of this. How do you go about a web page? What do you put on it? I mean, how do you write stuff about yourself?
Exactly.
That's probably the most painful part of it all. If you want to, I mean, if you're really great at being able to write stuff about yourself, but I haven't found too many people. I think it goes up there with public speaking, like doing Zooms and that. People would rather, like stab themselves in the eyeballs than do any public speaking.
Exactly.
Anyway, sorry, over to you, Heather. I don't want to be hogging this.
Oh, my goodness. Now, what was I talking about?
Heather.
Branding. Righto. Listen, right. So websites versus branding, bridging sites. And all a bridging page is exactly what you just said. They click on a link. They're taken over to a page where you need to enter your name and email address so that can be captured so that you can continue to
autoresponder.
Yes, like in our last video. They go into an autoresponder so you can continue to send emails and to share updates with them and sell products to and all sorts, whatever you want to use it for. So that's the bridging. And then your story is about yourself, how you started, when you started, what you went through, the tough times, all that, trying to find out and get to where you are now. That's your story. And to brand yourself, well, basically, the way I brand myself is I wear an Akubra hat because I wear it anyway. When I go outside, I put a hat on instead of a baseball cap. A lot of people, it's quite American, but loads of people, doesn't matter, even in Australia, wear baseball caps. I'm not a fan of that, really. I like a hat. I like a full brim, exactly like what Brian's wearing.
Yeah, because it
keeps the sun off.
Yeah.
It's a proper hat, and I like that. And
not sort of like one like this sort of thing.
Yeah, that doesn't keep the sun.
It doesn't keep the sun off. You got to have the proper one.
That's
and it gets a bit windy sometimes, so sometimes you got to have the.
Yeah, I don't have that. Sometimes I've lost my hat. It goes. But
yeah.
I don't have.
Anyway, we're not here for hats. We're here for.
Look how easy we get distracted.
We're here for branding.
Oh, we just get distracted too easily.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, so can I bring up another point, Heather?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. Think about this. Ultimately, you need to brand you. You can have a product and you can be the product and you can be the face of the product. But if that product through its cycle wanes or dies off, that's not Wayne a person. Wayne meaning not as active. And then it sort of goes off. Then you go with it. You go over the cliff with the product.
That's it.
You need to be able to be you and brand you and people connect with you. And often I've heard people do not buy products or services from companies. They buy them from people.
That's right. People who they know, like, and trust.
The people connection is what really does it. So remember, if you're having trouble with some of this stuff in branding or you want to know more, down here we're putting a 1. If it's you're getting there but you're having difficulties, put a 2. And if you really got your stuff together, I nearly said that word. When you got your stuff together, put a 3. And again, we might bring you out if you want to. If you don't die from, public speaking, we can get you out there so that you can share your sort of story with other people. That'd be really good.
Exactly.
And our next topic we're going to be going with is
the real you.
The real juice.
Which is the real you, which shows people what attracts people to you. So it's your avatar. The same people. So it's people who are like you, similar to you, and they're attracted to you. So because not everybody on the internet is going to like my
they're not going to like some old goofy guy with a son.
No, they're not going to like some Aussie chick,
You mean the Outback chick?
The Outback chick.
Outback Aussie chick.
Yeah, laid back, pretty relaxed sort of person.
Yeah.
That doesn't sort of relate to everybody. So it's only going to be certain people. And I don't, I know I'm not everybody's going to like me, but
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. I don't want to
Okay.
attract everybody. I only want to attract people who...
So what have we covered under branding today? We've talked about making sure you brand yourself so that you're there. We've talked about a web page, and if people need help with that stuff. Bridging page, which I was going to say is really good if you have a video there, so it really shows people yourself.
Yep.
What else have we talked about?
Your story.
Oh, yeah, the story and who you are. But who you are we're going to do in the next one, aren't we, Heather?
Yeah, that's
So
right.
who you are and the avatar and people that are going to be attracted to you will be, you know, that sort of thing. So I'll be waiting for that one, Heather, I tell you. So if you want to, follow us, share, tag us, you know, like us or love us or hate us or get angry with us, whatever you want, and repost stuff with this. This would be really nice. And remember, if you want to come into our Talk Facebook page, just come in. It's not about spamming or putting your affiliate links or anything. It's about us helping you and others helping each other and sharing all of your wins in there. So that'd be really good. No problem. So we'll put that link down below or whatever it is.
Wherever.
In thing. So, well, that's really good to see you. Thanks again for taking the time to have a look at us, and we'll see you on the other sunny side. See you later, guys.
Okay.
Bye. See you.
See ya.